5 foot nothing heading for her natural habitat. Birds putting on a display for you as well.
Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever in the world you may be. My world is here, in the water.
Typical 80s house and a modern interpretation of same. And then here we have a Deco revival.
Okay, so this is the bay, which is about, I don't know, 10-15 minute walk from where we live. It's beautiful. It's really calm and serene. It's very zen. And the inevitable local youth. However, when one is young, one must have fun. Oops. So beautiful. Just the sound of the gentle waves on the sand is just soothing to the soul. Awesome. Some beautiful boats out here as well. I can't see where I'm filming, because the sun is directly in my face and I've got Polaroid sunnies on. I'm pretty sure you can see some of the boats. It's not legal to live on board a boat in New South Wales. It is in Queensland, but not here. Him indoors and myself used to live on a boat in Brisbane. Docked on the Brisbane River, there was a very small marina right opposite the city centre. I think it only had berths for 8 boats, and we had $1 million city skyline views for $100 a month, which included electricity. And there was a pool, and wow, it was a beautiful time. But we sort of outgrew it. Him indoors moved in with me and bought his computers and clutter and things, and you know how he is.
Clutter.
I think that's him. Clutter. Clutter, my dear. Dispute it then, we'll have a debate about your clutter.
No respect for my quality collection of things.
I don't know if you caught that, but he said, I've got no respect for his quality collection. Quality collection indeed.
Off she goes back to the water.
This is me in my fabulous beachwear.
That's a great
My pilot's cap sunnies. cut-off shorts, white t-shirt. Way to go. Summer uniform. Hope you can hear the sound of water because it is so soothing, isn't it? Him indoors isn't too keen on the sand, whereas I could quite happily live on a beach. As long as it was warm and sunny and the UV index was moderate or low. Just the sound of the water. So soothing. The tide's coming in now, so there's some tiny waves. When it's low tide here, it's just as still as a pond. There's no wave in sight. It's just beautiful. So much quieter down here than the beach. The beach just gets really crowded and families, noise, which is inevitable. I'm not criticising. I mean, kids should splash around and make noise and whatever. It's just that I'm too old to deal with it any longer. Oh dear, does it sound good coming from a grandma, does it? Well, you know. Shadow. I hope you can hear what I'm saying. I find it very weird using this camera, but it's much better for outside. The other camera is much better to film indoors. Such a beautiful day today. It's a clear blue sky. It's about 25 centigrade. No idea what that is Fahrenheit. The UV index is moderate, and yeah, I just love being here. It's nice to sit and watch the sunset, which we'll be doing a bit later. Anyway, I'm indoors, he's sitting patiently on a towel. He won't come into the water. It's hopeless, honestly. I think the only time he'd come into the water would be if I needed rescuing, which is not very likely. Because, quite frankly, I am a much better swimmer than he is, but don't let him know that. His pride would be hurt. I jest. He swims almost as well as I do, but not quite. Okay, let's see what he's up to. Him indoors. He's in his natural habitat as well. Sitting on a towel, no, shaking his head. Do you like sitting on the beach, him indoors?
It's passable.
He said it's passable. I mean, passable. Look at it. Seriously. How could you say that is passable? It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It'll be alright if they just clean up all this sand. It's everywhere.
I don't know if you heard that, but he said it'd be alright if somebody cleared up all the sand that's got everywhere. Always hopeless. Usually I bring a bucket and spade down. Seriously, I kid you not. I like building sandcastles. And today I forgot because it's sort of first day of spring walks. Although it's not spring for another week, but it feels, you know, it's just got that feel.
It definitely feels bouncy.
it feels like summer is just around the corner. Beautiful temperatures today. It's lovely. It's very, very soothing. It's no good, I have to go back in the water. I really can't look at water without getting into it. I can't get into it too much today because I must admit it is a tad cold. Just a tad. What I love the most about being down here is splashing him indoors, catching him unawares. Seriously. We've had water fights in the past that challenge any pair of 4-year-olds. I don't know what it is about the beach. It just sort of brings out the child in me, doesn't it? Just with me, anyway. Yeah, so these are Aussie beachside houses. And these are new apartments on the end. They're always knocking down houses. You know, a house seems to have about a lifespan of 20 years here, and then somebody comes along, buys it, looks and goes, oh my god, it's totally out of date. Got to knock it all down and start again. Which is what that developer, did I tell you about that developer? I think I did. He kept harassing us, knocking on our door, offering us more and more money so that he could bulldoze our beautiful 110-year-old house with ornate plaster ceilings and, you know, I was just like, really? It took me 2 years to find that house. It needed to be close to a train station, close to water, beach, bay, I don't mind. Somewhere to launch a boat from. That's a good point actually. We'll take you out in our little boat soon. I think it'll have to be a bit warmer for him indoors to be induced to get the boat out of the garage, but yeah, this developer just didn't understand why we didn't want lots of money. I'm sure I've told you this before, but I mean the worst thing he said, I mean he couldn't have said anything worse, was, you know, if you take all this money, just think you could actually buy yourself a nice house. And I'm glad him indoors was there and not me. I wouldn't have been quite so gentle with him. I mean, honestly, these developers, they don't even know a nice house when they see it. New houses here are built out of unseasoned timber, zinc-loom roofs, just cheaply, you know. Whereas ours is double brick and tile with proper foundations and a proper crawling space under the floorboards. Oh, him indoors is up, we've spotted something. Oh yeah, it's another house that's been knocked down. It's typical. Honestly, you go away for winter, you come back and the two of the houses along here have been knocked down. Crazy. I do hope you don't mind me wittering along, but paddling along in the water sort of puts you in a whittling mood. Oh, there he is, look. Trap pants rolled up. Oh, he's backing away. Oh!
Freezing.
It's what?
It's freezing.
You get used to it. It's not impressed. Look, the folded arms, the body language. It's like, do we have to? Can't I go home? I want to play with my computer. No, take me home, 5 foot. He really doesn't like it down here. I feel so awful for dragging him down here, really, but I would just be down here every day. But I need his arm to hang on to because the knee has been a bit dodgy lately and, well, you know. It's just getting old, isn't it? All your parts start getting old. Right, might give you guys a bit of a rest now from my monologue. The tide has turned and it's going out now. It's just very gentle ripples. It's very, very zen. Do hope you can hear the water. It's beautiful, just gentle ripples. It's, I mean, forget a therapy session. Just stand in the water and watch and listen. It's beautiful, it's so beautiful. There must be a boat around somewhere because there are little waves now. That's weird. That sounded like a steam train. We don't actually have any of those in Australia. How random. Most peculiar. I hope you don't mind there being not being much content in this vlog. I just thought, you know, you'd enjoy walking on the beach. It's still 6 days until the beginning of spring. But, you know, this sort of weather has come later than last year. The weather was like this last year, about the end of July. And now it's getting towards the end of August. It's all changing, isn't it? Very, very quickly. There's sometimes a lovely pelican around here that I haven't managed to find today. He's very friendly. And wow, he's so big. Seriously, well, I know I'm not very big, but you know, me next to the pelican is, yeah, I'm not much taller than a pelican. Oh, look at that. Hypnotic, isn't it? You know, sometimes I stand and watch the water. I think I've only been standing for about 2 minutes, and it's actually been about half an hour. Time seems to move at a different pace down here. There's a dog enjoying running around on the beach. This place is packed at the weekend, and I mean packed to the gills. It really is. It's a great family spot. You know, the water's quite shallow, quite a long way out, so it's good for kids to get in the water. There's the park over there. You can just see in the distance. And there are barbecue facilities, tables, benches, all that sort of thing. Now you can bring the esky piled up with whatever you want to throw on the barbie, and Have a good Sunday. See, the sun's getting lower and lower in the sky. I've got that really zen feeling now where I just don't want to move. Sorry. It's not very entertaining, is it? But this is just my favourite thing to do. I mean, if somebody said, do you want to spend a day down here, or do you want to get a new Chanel handbag? I'd go for the day down here. I really would. It's just sublime. Absolutely. You can see how clear the water is. It is so unpolluted. That's one of the things I love about Australia. You know, we haven't reached that point where there's major pollution in the cities and, you know, and in the waterways and the bays. It has a lot of plus points living here. It really does. I mean, there's, you know, there's the other side of the coin, there's the downside too, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons. And this view is just wow. And it's free, you know. You can come down here and soak up all of the stillness and the calmness of the place. It's just beautiful. I should start walking back. Oh, him indoors is lying down. I think that means him indoors is probably having a little bit of a nap. The sun's going to be disappearing behind those buildings soon. I'm going to go over and wake up him indoors. I just love paddling in the water. I really do. I don't know, I feel like a child again. Next time I must bring my bucket and spade down because seriously I build good sandcastles. I've had many years practice. Oh no, look, there he is. Goodness me, he's down at the water's edge. His toes are nearly in the water. Oh, well done him indoors. Oh, he's going for it. No, he's retreating. No. He's tested it out and he's thought, no, that's too cold for me. Not happening. It's nice, Scott. Come in. Oh, the water is so warm here where it's shallow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So here we have a native Irishman, not in his element. G'day, him indoors. How's it going?
Hello.
All right then. How's it hanging?
Watching these tiny little shrimp playing hide and seek in the ripples.
Where?
They're really hard to spot.
The sun's slowly going down behind the houses. And the water is almost like a pond now. There's tiny, tiny ripples. Look. Good. Whoa, long shadows. Long shadows, time to go home. See, look, you could rename me 7 foot nothing. Look at that shadow. It's huge.
27 foot.
Yeah, 27 foot nothing. Absolutely. It's a lovely time of day down here. It's just really quiet. Just there's a plane up there. Where is it? Him indoors, track pants rolled up to the knees. Bravely, very bravely, treading in 1 inch of water. I shouldn't be so mean, should I really? I mean, I often ask if he wants to come for a swim with me now, Paul, and very rarely does he say yes. It's a real shame. Well, that's where I'm going when we get home anyway. Straight out of this water into our water. Nope. Sorry. Whoops. Oh, it's too muddy. I gotta get back up here. Ah. The tide has gone out now. It's like mud spill down here. Oh. Still haven't seen that pelican. I wonder if we'll see him on the way back. Shadows are even longer now. And the sun is almost set behind the houses. Wow, some of those houses have a great view. The house we lived in before this one had beautiful ocean views, but you pay the price for it because everybody wants ocean views, so you get all these narrow, long blocks, so you can put your hand out the window and almost shake hands with the neighbours, which is not preferable for me. Best place to be is where we are. Close to the water. No water views, but we've got our privacy, which I think is more important. I'm just wondering how much a woman can witter. Look at this, the tide's gone out now. Look. Every time I turn the camera around, you get him indoors. Oh, it's nearly gone. So Monty Python.
I don't ever remember it being this muddy before.
I don't.
Good.
Strange, isn't it? Consistency seems to have changed. The sun's almost set now. The birds squawking. We don't have what you call songbirds here in Australia. They're more sort of raucous. A bit like Australians, really. This is where the pelican is usually, down here. So, I'm hoping he might be around. They might not be back yet.
It's all together.
Wait, you can't piggy it down. Down.
Some Australian flora.
An Aussie jogger. Starving.
These ghost guns.
Yep.
This was a really big tree until they cut it down. And now there's a bank here where it was.